Here's Ray in Birmingham. Go ahead, Ray.
Oh, good evening, George. Good evening to everybody else. George, I have a lot of black and Asian friends. Please don't think that I'm being racist in any way, because I'm not. George, I can tell you now, the reason why there's 96% white is because here in the West Midlands police had a massive, and I mean a massive, recruitment drive to try and recruit black and Asian officers. George, they just do not apply for the jobs.
No, that's true, Ray, you're right.
They just do not apply, George, and the ones that do, half of them stumble at the first hurdle. I don't know why or what it is, but George, the jobs are there, and these people are saying, "Come and join us."
No, Ray,
come and be one of us, Ray, and they just do not. They just
Ray,
do not.
Ray, what is the hurdle? What is this first hurdle that they fall at? I mean, what can they not wear the big boots in winter times? Is that it? Are their feet too sensitive? I mean, can they not put their hands up at
George,
traffic?
you're going a bit over the top there.
No, I'm
George.
No. It's racist to say that most black police recruits fall at the first hurdle. How great do you have to be, Ray, to be a police officer? How great do you have to be? How great do you have to be a PC plod that a black person can't do it? That's just rubbish what you're saying.
George, in your opinion it's rubbish, but just look at the facts. It's not any old Tom, Dick and Harry now that can be a police officer.
Well, tell me, what is this? What do you have to be?
You have to be up to the standard.
What's the standard? What do you have to be, Ray?
You have to be able to fill the forms in for a start.
Oh, and black people can't fill forms in. Is that your point?
I didn't say that.
Well, you're telling me they fall at the first hurdle.
Half of them fall at the first hurdle,
okay,
which is the paper sift.
And I've asked you, what are the first hurdles that the black people fall at? And the only thing you've mentioned so far is that you have to be able to fill the forms in. Now that's a deeply racist, ignorant comment, because it implies that black people are less able to fill in forms than white people. Now justify that.
Now, if that's the way it's come across, then that wasn't the way it was meant. What I'm saying to you is this, that they fought at the hurdles, with the discipline and the strictness and everything, George.
Well, now you're saying they can't fill in forms, and strictness and discipline are not their forte. Ray, what century are you living in? Are you from life on Mars? That black people don't have discipline, that black people can't fill in forms, that they're good dancers, runners and jumpers, but they're not much good at filling in forms. Is that your case, Ray?
No, let me finish. So why then don't they go for the job?
Well, I'll tell you why they don't go for the jobs. Because when they go for the jobs, when they're sitting in the canteen, when they're sitting in the police van, when they're walking down the streets, their fellow officers are treating them in a disgusting and racist manner. That's what the Runnymede Trust report has just told us, and you've just heard from them on the radio. One of the reasons why, that's another reason why they don't join, is because they've got virtually no chance of being promoted. Only 2.9% of them ever get promoted. So, institutionalized racism within the police force is one of the reasons why they don't apply for the jobs. And the reason people in the communities that they serve don't apply in larger numbers is because they think the police are racist. And we've got Roger, a former police officer, confirming it in the email that I just read out a minute ago, Ray.
Okay, George, I listen to you. Now, let's go back to what I said. Right, let's just test it now. See if we have a police officer listening of sergeants and above of a black or an Asian minority to come and speak up and to see how they personally get treated.
Okay,
George,
Ray,
I think there's a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon here,
Ray,
and it's wrong, George. I live in a city, and I have done all my life, and I'm afraid I can't bear the word racism. I think it should be wiped out of the dictionary.
No, it's not the word. No, Ray, it's not the word racism that needs to be wiped out of the dictionary. It's racism that needs to be wiped out of the dictionary. Now, Ray, I'll put out the call now. For any black or ethnic minority police officer of sergeant or above to phone up. But it'll be statistically difficult to do that, Ray, because there are so few of them. Only 2.9% of sergeants are from the black and ethnic minority communities. Now that's a disgrace, and we'll be talking to one of the rare exceptions to that rule Commander Ali Desai, quite shortly on this very subject. And he'll tell you stories. If you're genuine, and I think you are, Ray, genuinely not a racist, he'll tell you stories that will make your hair stand on end.